Hey, Spider-Man fans! We're going to be playing Spider-Man Miles Morales today. Um, yeah, I've been wanting to start up this Let's Play for some time now, and it's high time I did. So, yep, we're going to see the Sony logo. Not surprising, considering this is a PlayStation exclusive game. Insomniac Games, you guys have been doing a great job. I still hope the Wolverine game is a thing, but I heard, thanks to leaks, it might have been canceled. Marvel, love Marvel Comics. Big Marvel Comics fan. Would you like to watch the recap? Sure, let's do it. Any day now.
Up until about a year ago,
Enable subtitles?
my
Sure.
life was pretty normal. I lived in the greatest place ever. Brooklyn. Represent. Had two cool parents and loved all things science and superheroes. Everything changed though, when my dad was killed in the City Hall bombing. I couldn't believe he was gone. But Peter Parker and his Aunt May, they were there for me. And so was Spider-Man, who I later found out was Pete. Crazy, right? Then when the Devil's Breath crisis started, things got intense. It seemed like all of Spidey's villains were on the loose. I managed to do my part to help him out. And after all that, believe it or not, a spider bit me. And I started to change. I didn't want to worry my mom, so I went to Pete. And now, we're officially Spider Bros. He's been training me up, and I'm actually getting pretty good with this whole web swinging thing. I'm still learning to juggle this responsibility with everything else in my life. School, friends, a new home. I moved to Harlem a few weeks back. But I'll tell you, I can't wait to see what the future holds.
Alright, there's the recap. Yeah, this is Spider-Man Miles Morales. For those of you who don't know, Miles Morales is a kid from New York. He first showed up in Ultimate Comics as a replacement for Peter Parker, who had passed away in that particular comic. And, yeah, he's half black, half Puerto Rican. Or rather, African descent and Puerto Rican descent. But, I got a friend who basically has the same ethnicity as Miles. And it's kind of funny, too, because they kind of did a parent swap, but for the most part, yeah. He's got the same ethnicity as Miles Morales, and it's there's a lot of similarities there. He's from New York. He doesn't live in New York anymore, obviously, because I don't live in New York. But, yeah, I basically started calling him Miles Morales for a while. And he didn't really, like, he got it, but he didn't click until we watched the Miles Morales movie. And we saw Peter Parker stuffing his face, and, you know, Miles Morales just sitting there, and he looked back in the theater and said, "Dude, you went back in time to train me to be Spider-Man. What the hell?" It's a funny little story. I enjoyed it, but I actually really like Miles Morales. Love his movies, honestly. The cartoon movies, oh, so good. I'm stuck at Campaign HQ. Can you pick up groceries for dinner? I'll text a list. Sure thing, Ma. Thank you. Ah, New York, New York. Rio Morales. Yeah, so Miles Morales is definitely an interesting character. I like the fact that the Prowler is his uncle. And honestly, that's the version of Prowler that's becoming more and more popular as of late. Because he's shown up in the cartoon movie, he showed up in live action a little bit. It's kind of a shame, though, because
I got you.
this is a good scene, too.
Hey, thanks. No problem. Hey, you think you're gonna add that new Spider-Man too?
The kid? Yeah, maybe. Original's just my guy, you know?
Yeah, I know. Hey, is Teo's bodega around here?
Yeah, bright yellow sign down the block. Can't miss it.
Thanks. Beautiful work, by the way. Maybe leave a little room for the new guy, just in case.
Yeah, just in case.
The convoy.
Convoy's leaving early. Let's shake a leg. Yeah, there we go. I apologize. I've had a cough for like the last 2 weeks. It's trying to clear up, but clean power for everyone. Roxxon. Yeah, not the greatest. Also, the raft. Love it.
Hey, Pete.
And swinging in this game feels.
Did I miss the convoy?
Not yet. We're still securing a couple inmates.
Bet it feels good seeing the guys who escaped last year going back to the raft.
Real good. The raft's an eyesore. It's secure. As long as the octopus-related flaws have been fixed.
Let's hope. Okay, closing in on you. Be there soon.
Yep, be there
Let
soon.
Mom know I'll be late.
Miles.
But yeah, so
Get the shopping list.
come on, I want to talk.
Yeah, but the bodega was out of coconut milk. Gonna check a store downtown.
Oh, thank you. But avoid Midtown. That prison convoy is making traffic a nightmare.
Oh yeah, good call. See you at dinner, Mom. Man, how does Pete do this secret identity thing? Completely stresses
Yep,
me out.
Midtown's gonna be a bit busy. I gotta get used to swinging and doing things. This game just expects that you played the first one because, holy crud. You'll see what I mean in a minute, but like this game does not hold back at all. But yeah, as I was saying, it is a shame that Miles's uncle, Aaron Davis, is the most popular Prowler. I don't blame anybody for liking him by any means, but there's also Hobie Brown. Hobie Brown was the original Prowler, and he was kind of given like a high-tech... I think he invented it, actually, in the comics. It was a high-tech suit, and, you know, he was kind of down on his luck, so he started organized crime. But he wasn't a bad guy, and Spider-Man kind of cut him a break after defeating him. So, the Prowler in the main comics, more or less, is actually an ally to Spider-Man. He's usually a good guy, although every so often things will drag him back into his life of crime, or somebody will steal his tech and oops, now you have another
Just
Prowler.
down in some rocket fuel.
How are you drinking?
Very, very carefully. Okay, go time.
Helix 2 en route with heavy payload. Copy, Helix 2. We've got you on scope.
This is a big
Here we go.
operation.
Some
It's gotta
action.
be. Hundreds of felons escaped from the raft last year. Now it's time to move them back in. Police aren't taking any chances, especially not with our guest of honor.
Getting a lot of interference here.
One of those guys who helped Doc Ock is in there?
Think so. Could be Vulture, could be Scorpion, could be someone bigger. Okay, we got a problem. Hold back, Miles. Let me take.
I got this, Pete. Don't worry.
Oh, no!
Miles wants to prove himself, which I don't blame him for.
You're drifting, Helix 2. We have a weight imbalance. Correction 236. Rudder's unresponsive. Brace for
How did you get the webbing in the propeller? But that's got to be some interesting aim to get it above the wing that you're at. That cop definitely died.
Helix 2 is down. No casualties. Payload compromised.
No casualties. Whatever.
Sit tight, Helix 2.
Pete, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to.
It's okay. We got this. Just need to contain it before. Before that happens.
Hello, tiny spiders.
right. Insane.
Alright, we're gonna fight some guys. Yeah. Anyway, Hobie Brown was the prowler that I grew up with, and while I think Aaron Davis is an absolute genius concept, making the prowler a bit more of a main threat because he is closely related to Spider-Man. I don't know, part of me still kind of misses Hobie Brown. He helped Spidey in a lot of ways with like tech and gadgets and stuff like that. Like, he was this gadget dude. And he also kind of saved his identity a couple of times, too. Here goes the Rhino. Jeez Louise.
Nearly. Almost contained.
They made the Rhino way stronger in this game.
Can't let Pete down. I need to get this under control.
This tutorial is a lie. Game does not hold back. Although I'd pick normal, I guess. I picked like what I thought was the most normal mode.
Honestly,
I don't mind easy by any means, but I just like a bit of a challenge. Like, I don't want the enemies to be neutered, but at the same time, jeez Louise. Kind of tuned them up a bit. Anyway, Rhino. So, what can I say about the Rhino that hasn't already been said? Originally, he didn't even have a name. He was just like a Russian immigrant that ended up... They were just like, oh, we're testing this new biosuit and strength formula. Basically, kind of like a super soldier serum, but not. And,
Miles, I'm gonna need a hand up here. You free?
good job.
Holiday spirit's a little
Nah.
overzealous this year, Alexei.
Dude, why are you anywhere near this with a camera?
hang on, I'm coming.
Wanna grab a takeout? Holy crap! That's not good.
Yeah, look at that. He was Hulk jumping. The Rhino typically doesn't do crap like that. In Ultimate comic books, he was finally given a name, and that's the name that you see them referring to. But,
Worst thing out of this is that headline.
yeah, Rhino in the Ultimate comic books is actually a dude in a mech suit. Like, he might as well be like a small Gundam.
Bad man.
Don't think like that. We're going to
And I think he's an older guy there too.
work together.
But technological genius,
Give me a hand up here.
if I recall correctly. It's been a while since I've run into Ultimate Rhino. Most Rhinos
Yeah, I got this.
versions. Oh,
Oh, whoa, wait, not the ball.
Hang on tight, tiny spider!
yeah, most versions of Rhino that you see are usually like a cross between the two versions of Rhino. And they're usually a lot like this, where they have a technologically advanced suit that's definitely a more modern take on the design. Because originally it was just a rhino hide. And originally he couldn't take it off until Spider-Man hit him with acid webs. But, yeah, this is like a big dude in the suit. So he also didn't develop this technology himself. So like I said, it's kind of a mix between both. Cat, I told you you're not going to go in and out.
Too soft.
Try to record here.
Low energy menace. Too easy. Maybe he's a weak-minded. Oh!
Hey, Jonah, looking good. Very festive.
Menace! A feckless, treacherous, unhinged menace! Jared, right here!
Mijo, ¿dónde está? It's getting late.
Hey.
I almost went the wrong way.
Yeah. Coconut milk. Still trying to find it. It's been kind of an adventure.
Are you running?
Yeah. Sorry. Trying to catch a train.
Mira, mijo, no seas mentiroso.
Te quiero mucho.
Yo también te quiero.
Now or never, Miles.
So,
We gotta stop him.
On my way.
oh. Yeah, so you guys can hear, probably, maybe hear. I'm not sure if you can guys hear her actually, but my cat is trying to get back into the room.
Hey, are you okay?
And nobody survived that. Jeez Louise. I mean, Spider-Man can survive stuff like that, but damn.
No. No, no, no.
I'm okay. I've got him. Headed your way. Be ready.
Okay. Yeah. Might, need a minute.
Also, what are these guys doing? They got more weaponry and came back to this situation for what? To help Rhino out?
Tip for the police. Maybe don't bring RPGs to the prison convoy next time. Maybe don't bring RPGs anywhere.
Like, why are they helping Rhino out? I don't think he's part of their gang or anything.
Get out of here, Spider-Man. You're making things
I like how the
worse.
police are in the background, too.
I'm trying to help you.
But yeah, Rhino is a bit of an interesting character. Like I said, the Ultimate comic books try to give him more depth, but at the end of the day, I don't know. He's just muscle for the sake of having muscle. He's a big animal-themed bad guy because that's what Marvel does for Spider-Man, is give him a lot of animal-themed bad guys. Inevitably, they gave him a
Hey, it's getting hairy out here. Police and escapees.
a moniker, like, oh, their totem, their animal totems, but
He's counting on me. I gotta stop
and that was Spider-Man's take with Morlun too, because Morlun likes to feed on spider totems very specifically, and yeah, there's Rhino again.
He can't lose.
But yeah, Morlun is a vampire-like, multi-dimensional character that likes to speak, if I can speak English today, feed on spider totems. And yeah, spider people are basically his favorite food source. There's a lot of lore, complicated reasons for that. But suffice to say that a lot of Spider-Man's enemies are canonically animal-themed because he's a spider totem.
Spider-Man, you good? Pete. 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 Wake up.
I love this next line.
Wake up, man.
You know, wake up, man. Love that.
This Spider-Man is broken. I would like to exchange for new one. This one will do.
Miles, get out of here. Back the hell.
Now, Miles should have clapped the left side of Rhino's cheek, not the right, with that punch, but okay. I guess he needed to show his moneymaker. So, yeah, I love the fact that Rhino is more than willing to quip, just like Spider-Man is, which is kind of crazy. Because usually people just get annoyed with his quipping.
You survive while your mentor perishes.
And your use of words and crush and smash. Very unexpected. You're not gonna keep pushing people around, Alexi.
But it is kind of funny that he's just like, this Spider-Man is broken. Exchange for new one. I thought it was good. Anyway. It's funny how many villains of Spider-Man are actually Russian-based, too. Because the Rhino's clearly from Russia. But Kraven the Hunter and Chameleon, I believe, are from Russia as well. Or at least they're Russian descent. I don't know if they're, like, from Russia, but they're Russian named and Russian descent. Chameleon, for those of you who don't know, in the regular Marvel continuity, is actually Kraven the Hunter's stepbrother. So yeah, there's a bit of fun bonus fact for you. I don't know how one of these games would actually introduce Chameleon, other than maybe a side quest of some sort, but which would be cool. They could do it like they did Tombstone in the last game. Obviously, Kraven the Hunter can be introduced because he's usually a gang leader. Like, he's always preferred solo work originally, but inevitably he just kind of grew to the times and became more of a drug-dealing gang leader. Because it made him money, and the money allowed him to do these extravagant hunts, which is what he always wanted. Kraven likes hunting, so. And Spider-Man is the one that absolutely toppled him at first. Yeah, go Miles. But Kraven is a bit of an interesting character because, like, he has a lot of mysticism to him as well. I think they consider him like the lion totem or something like that. In some variants, he's kind of like lion-based too. Like, he has lion mutant powers.
Wow, just wow. Simon Krieger, head of R&D at Roxxon Energy. Pleasure to meet you.
Can't stand this guy.
Sorry. I think our ball landed in your yard.
No, actually did us a favor. We just bought the place. We're planning to tear it down for a build. But looks like you beat us to it. I wanted to thank you, both of you. Taking down Rhino? Solo? You are going places, bud.
Thanks. But he's still dangerous.
We'll hold him. You know, I always think these super troopers are overkill until something like this happens. Oh, duty calls. Hey, really great to meet you both. Future's looking bright. Hello.
Yeah, you can already tell that Roxxon
Right.
troops over here are
Clear
going
out.
to replace
Let the police do their job.
Norman Osborn's troops instead.
Yeah, okay.
Bioelectricity. Wow. Gotta be honest, little jealous.
Hey, look.
Oh man, I'll kill
There's
Frism
nothing
Pizza
on
right
the
now.
Think we should run tests tomorrow? A little voltage analysis?
Oh, man. Yeah, sorry. I've been meaning to tell you. I'm not gonna be around for the next few weeks.
Is this some kind of pee joke I don't get?
No. MJ's headed overseas for the
Excuse me.
Bugle and requested me as her photographer. Kind of a working vacation for us.
Oh, man. Look, I don't know if I'm ready to fly solo. I screwed up today big time with the helicopter.
But then you delivered big time. You saved my bacon, Miles.
I got lucky.
Hey, I did this gig for 8 years without backup, and you better believe I screwed up lots of times. But that is how you learn.
What's this?
Christmas present. But first, you gotta take the oath.
Oh. Okay.
I promise to do everything in my power to protect this city.
I promise.
That's it.
That oath real thing.
Totally. Definitely didn't just make it up. See you in a few weeks, Spider-Man.
Also,
New
good job
York's
telling, you know,
only
Miles at the last possible minute. Good job, Pete. Responsible way to do it. Also, I love the hoodie jacket combo that Miles is sporting. One of the dogs decided to go off. Sorry, guys. There's a mailman outside. Oh, how typical. But yeah, no. I love the hoodie and jacket combination. I believe Scarlet Spider, I want to say, was the first one to kind of enact a hoodie combo, like a kind of an urban hoodie feel to it. And it is kind of reminiscent of that. Yeah, do you have collectibles? Genki is more or less Miles Morales' roommate, and he's the man in the chair, so to speak, for Miles. If you guys have ever watched the Spider-Man movies, the live-action MCU ones, Peter has Ned Leeds as his man in the chair. Ned Leeds is basically Genki, but for Peter.
I will never get used to you doing that.
Hey, look, check it. Christmas present from Spider-Man.
Open it. Dude, put it on. I'll cover you. What?
It's funny how
Ever seen a
now
guy
people
change
walk
clothes
by.
in Central Park?
Okay. How's it looking?
Whoa. Miles Morales, congratulations and welcome
Excuse
to
me.
your very first super suit.
Honestly, not a bad little spider suit either.
Head uptown for part 2 of this amazing gift.
Like, it's not as high tech as Peter's currently, but although you have the advanced tech suit that you can equip. I'm not sure why I can equip it right away, but I have it, I guess. I'm going to stick with the suit Peter gave him for this mission at least, because, you know, story progression, but I'll switch to the high advanced suit later on. Because, I'm sorry, Peter, I love the red and blue, grew up with it, totally nostalgia for it. But Miles's outfit, the red and black, oh, it's so good.
What's the other half?
I'll let you know when I find it.
And this outfit's great, but like,
With me, your truth-slinging host with the most, J. Jonah Jameson.
What? Does Pete set his suits to autoplay Jameson's show? Guy's a masochist.
Sad news, listeners. My Christmas charity spectacular was canceled due to mass vigilante mayhem.
Gotta be something better on. Been hearing good things about this one.
Hello, I'm Danica Hart, and this is the Danicast, where I spotlight the people making a real difference in our city. Today's topic? Oh, you know, stockbrokers, for-profit colleges, the people who make internet videos autoplay. No, obviously we're covering the Spider-Man's incredible takedown of Rhino.
Subscribe. Danicast, new favorite podcast.
So I don't know if Danica from the Danicast is an established character or made up for this particular game.
Looks like Pete set up a lot of gear.
I have never actually looked her up. I suppose I could. See if I can get my phone out of my pocket without messing up my recording here.
Miles, get ready for your first holographic training challenge. These challenges are spread throughout the city.
Let's take a
Each
look
one
here.
focuses on a new move or technique. This one focuses on acrobatic improvisation. Get into position to start.
Hollow training? Oh, I am so down.
First up, air combat. Fighting the enemy on your terms is a great way to gain the advantage. Now follow up with a mid-air attack. And now a personal favorite, the swing kick.
That's interesting.
This holotech is next gen. With the right parts, but I can make it portable.
So she is indeed a character that showed up in Miles Morales' story after Miles kind of moved to 616, which is kind of cool.
Another key fighter skill, disarming. Disarmed opponents are far less
Really putting that lab
dangerous,
to good use, aren't you, Pete? Jeez Louise.
All right.
But he's got to pay the bills, so he still is a photographer.
Less Peter Parker.
Now let's combine these two moves.
Don't get me wrong, Pete's good at science, but this is very video game-y.
Penetrating airborne enemies is a great method of crowd control. Plus, the sounds they make are hilarious. Blam! Classic. Combat status.
Go ahead. Try and get up.
Surprise round.
I do like how they incorporated Miles' Venom strikes. My biggest issue is I'm tired, and I kept messing up L1 versus R1 for some odd reason.
More guys incoming. Heads up.
Also, L1, L2, and L3 is just kind of...
Combat and disarming to eliminate these enemies.
My brain was not functioning at all. So yeah, I do take a lot of pot shots that I probably shouldn't take.
Evade animation. Nice work, Miles. Yeah, Miles. Nice. Get him. Let him have it. Bring the... Whoa. Sorry. Yeah, keep up the good work.
But do you notice how quickly those things like get their guns out?
And that's the bingo.
Blue screen of death.
Tons of high-tech gear we can sell.
Oh, that was my neck. Jeez Louise. I didn't realize I needed popping.
Catch some hands? Yeah? Okay. Let's go. Take the spider out.
And this is what happens, Peter, when you leave tech on a rooftop. You should know this.
You know, this is official Spider-Man tech. Y'all are not authorized to resell.
I also didn't realize Pete's training dummies were actually trying to attack me until that happened, so that didn't help. But yeah, gunfire kills you relatively quick in these games. Given in the original game, I had like armor that would help me out with that, so I usually just ate pot shots a lot because I'd have a hard time dodging it to begin with anyway. I like how Peter's AI is just posing randomly.
That's not a whip. That's a straight up burn.
Keep practicing. Soon you'll be equipping like a pro.
The funny thing is after I died, I did get a pretty decent flow going back up.
He's airborne! Look out!
Hey, love the venom attack.
I'm gonna end you!
Bam, he got it bad.
System error.
That's it for the tech thieves. Now to fix a training sim.
Critical fault on circuit AF-15.
Kernel panic. Let's try a BIOS reset. Nice. That did it. Looks like Pete made stealth, swinging, and combat challenges. Gotta check these out.
In
when I
this
get a chance.
particular incarnation, Miles is really tech savvy, which is perfectly fine. Truth be told, Miles is really intelligent in the comics too.
Hey, dude, I think you should check out.
I wouldn't say
Roxxon
he's as
Plaza
good
on
as
the way home.
Peter, but
I just walked by and I'm pretty sure someone's breaking in.
Yeah. I'll look into it.
Hey, so I want to hear more about your new spider powers.
I think it's some kind of bioelectric discharge or supercharged static electricity.
Ooh, we got a name. About venom power. You know, because it stings.
venom power.
Okay, that's not bad. I'm gonna run. Plaza first, then home.
Remember, venom power. Trust me, it's gold.
So, we're heading to Roxxon now. We met that guy from earlier from Roxxon Corporation. Again, I don't know exactly if he's a established character or not. What I can tell you is Roxxon is an established corporation in a lot of different comics in the 616 universe. The funny part is Roxxon is definitely bad news. Also, I switched to the black and red suit. You can't beat the black. Look at that. Ugh. Ugh, I love this color scheme.
Hey friends, thank you so much for telling people about this podcast. We've jumped the charts from 136 to 87.
Nice.
Wow. okay. Today I'm doing a quick cast before I head downtown for my citizenship test, and I'm answering fan DMs. First one, where are you from, Danica? Well, I was born in Fuzhou, China, but we came to New York when I was 6. Next question, what kind of mic do you use?
So now we're learning about Danica and all that.
Purple one? I'm just kidding. The link's on my blog. Okay, question 3. What's the point of your podcast? Okay, so once a week, I get coffee with my friend, a journalist turned lobbyist. We talk about the news, and while we don't always agree,
There's
having
Avengers
to defend
Tower.
what I think makes me prep better. It keeps me informed and gives me a chance to revise my gut reactions. So I thought, what if everybody had that friend? What if I could be that friend for them? That's why I'm here. Ooh, and I should head to the subway. Thanks for listening, and remember that being overly familiar on social media is not cool. Okay, bye!
That did not happen like I was thinking it was going to happen. Again, still kind of getting used to the controls here. I kind of circle through because I'm looking for the crime that's happening. My brain didn't register that it was on the rooftop up above. Because I was like, I was just up there. Different rooftop, buddy. Come on now. Come on, game. There we go. That's what I was trying to do.
Not okay. Finally. You're dead.
That's a funny takedown. I like that.
I'm taking you down, kid. Let's see you dodge this.
Yeah. One thing I'm kind of disappointed in is like almost nowhere is there an identity crisis Spider-Man game.
If you hadn't been here,
Just glad I was here in time.
Yeah, I'm glad to help. I don't know why you're on this rooftop getting mugged, but yeah, identity crisis when Peter took up like 4 different superhero personas. That'd be a cool game. Just saying. The Hornet, Prodigy, Dusk, and Ricochet.
Hi there.
I adored those identities as a
And
kid.
what
It
you're
was-
standing next to is a new form reactor. Once activated, this reactor will supply enough energy to power all of Harlem. Now, I'm sure you're thinking, Simon, how is that possible? And the answer is new form. Just one canister of this revolutionary fuel source is enough to supply Harlem with clean, safe energy for the next 500 years. Soon, we'll be opening reactors throughout Manhattan, and then worldwide. Get ready for a planet powered by new form. Roxxon, we're here for you.
What was that?
I forget how good the snow looks in this game.
No sign of anybody. They broke a bunch of stuff. Maybe they were looking for something.
Also, the ray tracing is gorgeous. I turned on ray tracing for this. I had to.
They did a search for new.
It looks so dang good.
What were they gonna do with it?
I like how these guys just have VR tech.
Man, this night was just not quit. Their tech is unbelievable, but Venom totally wrecks it. Yeah, Yankee's right. Venom's
The
a good name.
underground. I think they mention it here, but they kind of clarify later on. But
Haven't seen you guys before.
the underground is
Let's go, Six.
definitely new to me. But I am familiar with their particular boss, but we'll get into that. But, yeah. Roxxon, though, I don't know much about Roxxon other than the fact that they were always doing shady crap with energy. They usually hire Abe to steal Tony Stark's technology, and I think at one point in time they were run by AIM too, but yeah, Roxxon is never a good thing. When you run into Roxxon, you know it's a problem. And new form is definitely going to be like the biggest thing going forward. The game literally stopped to tell you about new form. So even if you don't know where the story goes from here, which I can't admit to knowing everything about new form or anything like that, but like I'm betting new form is going to be part of the game. It's like a huge part of it for sure. Also, it's cute that he's just like safe renewable energy. New form. A power source that's safe and reusable. I mean, if it lasts for 500 years, I suppose, but like inevitably after 500 years, what does that crap do to the environment, you know? Like, say what you want, but any energy source has to take energy from something else. And usually, it's the transferal of energy that causes problems. So, for example, transferring coal energy usually causes, you know, some type of smoke to appear. Hydro energy, yeah, that works. It's very clean, but you need some type of fuel source to go off of, basically a river. And that can cause problems in and of itself, because you have to dam up the river, basically kind of taken from the environment. The only fuel source that I've ever seen that really works is the sun. Really good fuel source there. Like literally, the sun is the only renewable energy source that doesn't either take from the environment or cause problems. Is that a rat? What the hell? I did not notice that while I was playing. What? That is a big ass rat. Holy crud! Why is it here? Are these guys trying to save it? New form rail transfer plan. Huh. That's just a big old plan sheet right there, isn't it?
They were talking about new farm shipments. I need to figure out what they found so I know where they're gonna hit next.
Honestly, the new form would be a really useful resource.
They were tracking new form shipments. But why? Roxxon security. They can take it from here. Yeah. Gotta look into this later.
So we've beaten those guys.
Home. Christmas dinner sounding pretty good right about now. I'll look into that
Level
group
up.
and the new form shipments tomorrow.
And it's time to go enjoy Christmas dinner. Now, what I should have done was end the stream, the thing right here, because I only meant to play for like an hour. But, obviously there's a glitch here that... There we go.
Change out here.
I ended up getting involved in the next mission, and yeah. So, I do a bit of an extra mission, which is why the Let's Play is like an hour and a half instead of just an hour. But that's my bad. You imagine being one of the neighbors and you see Spider-Man come by every so often? Like supposedly in the comics, Spider-Man's
Middle school graduation.
spider sense was sensitive enough,
Seen these
but
two in a while.
haven't seen these two in a while. Miles and Finn. You're gonna kick high schools, you know what, Rick.
Spider suit ideas. Gotta make sure Mom doesn't see this.
Spidey suit design ideas. Nice.
Pete took me to see this. He totally cried at the end. And so did
Amor vida engano. It means nothing. It's just a play, is what it is.
Is as old as Abuela.
The thing I like is this Miles knows Spanish a bit better than the movie
Feels
version.
like Abuela's apartment, not ours. Let's see what Genki's working on. Oh, Speenonagon. Dude needs to finish so I can play it.
Because whenever he mentions his grandmother,
Still gotta box up the last of Abuela's stuff and ship it to
whenever he mentions his grandmother, it's in Spanish. Which I'm guessing is Rio's mom that he's talking about.
What was that?
All good. Little spill. Get it cleaned up real quick. All good.
It's alright, man.
Ay, bendito. Mi hijo. Qué guapo.
Gracias, mami.
I invited a guest tonight. Can you get the apartment ready? Oh, maybe put on some music to set the mood? Ah, Naja.
Really? Your campaign manager on Christmas Eve?
Well, tomorrow's rally isn't going to plan itself. Thanks for getting the apartment ready, mijo. Hello?
Honestly, Miles' mom make a really good political
Make you
figure.
proud, Dad. No records. Hey, Mom, where's Dad's vinyl?
Should be in my room.
Thanks.
It is a shame that they killed off Miles' dad, though.
Yo pensé que ya habíamos llenado ese formulario. No. Ay, esto nunca
I'm trying to check out the
15
bowl
years in
here.
Brooklyn without a stain. Then we
Years
moved
in
to
Brooklyn
Harlem.
without a stain.
Where'd he sign? Is the mystery guest Uncle Aaron?
Un segundo. You know I don't want him coming around here.
I just thought... Never mind.
Let's talk about it later, okay? Naja, I'm back. Oye, espérate que llegue la
So
hora de la cena, por favor.
Yes, ma'am.
Seguro que sí.
Clearly Aaron Davis is not welcome near Rio or Miles.
Él dijo que... No.
Again, it's pretty common knowledge that Aaron in the comic books is the Prowler, so...
It looks okay, right?
I love just exploring random crap in their household. But you get to know Miles better here.
Yep, still works.
Alright, it flushes. You ever notice like a lot of people have frogs as decorations in the bathroom? Like that'd be like the last thing I'd want in my bathroom is a frog.
Fast. People in Harlem really love her.
They'd most likely hang out in the bathroom, yes. Because it's wet. But
His mom's not done unpacking either. The wallpaper just screams Abuela. Mom ordered like 100 of these because the article mentioned Dad. Who is the Spider-Man? If only you knew, Ma. Well, what's that? Huh. Must have gotten mixed up in the move. One of Dad's old case files. Who's the Prowler?
the Prowler. Who's the Prowler? If only you knew, Miles. If only you knew.
Wonder if Dad ever caught the guy.
Man, he looks sick in this game, though. Ugh.
Haven't looked through these since before City Hall.
Like, they're complete opposite colors. They're very contrasting colors, green and purple. But man, does he make it look good.
Bleached borax. Borax with bleach.
What's the pick, DJ?
The greatest record ever.
Nice. Little bit of style and flair. I like Miles' style, actually.
You didn't like jazz when I was little.
Your dad taught me to love it. Oh,
Kinda dark in here. Should light the tree.
And we're gonna light up the tree.
Glad Dad's tree survived.
This is a Christmas game that I'm naturally playing in May, because heaven forbid.
No Christmas like a Brooklyn Christmas. Miss hearing him say that.
that doorbell's been broken for years. Miles, could you get that?
Of course.
And how would you know the doorbell's been broken for years if you just moved in?
Finn?
Hey, fixed your doorbell.
It's so good to see you. How are you? It's been like
Months. A lot's changed.
yeah, it really has.
Is that our guest of honor? Come on in, you two. Dinner's almost ready. Finn, I'm so glad you could make it.
Thanks for inviting me, Miss Morales.
We missed you. Well, this one especially.
Hi. Finn, this is Genki, my friend from Brooklyn Visions Academy. Genki, this is Finn, my best friend. My other best friend.
Oh yeah, you guys won the middle school science fair at County, right? You made a
Middle school
Energy
science fair.
Jinx!
The wiring in this building is such a mess.
I'll check the circuit breaker.
Gracias.
so Christmas by candlelight?
I promise I didn't break it when I fixed your doorbell.
Thank goodness you had candles nearby.
No good. Breaker doesn't have power.
That would have been awkward, being a blackout, and it's like, I'll check the
Let me
breakers.
check if I can see anything from the fire escape.
Bump, bump.
Definitely can't get
Normally you're not this prepared for a blackout, just so we're
Unless you're
clear.
super sticky.
Maybe in New York it's different, though. I've never been to New York, but... Every time I've experienced a blackout, it's kind of one of those situations where it's like, oh, I'll get the flashlight. Bang, boom, bang, boom, bang, bang, bang. My knees are killing me. My shins are dying. Bang. Oh, that's right. The flashlight's not even in here. Darn it. Bang, bang, bang.
Don't look out the window. Don't look out the window.
Cat.
I hope so. Hot plates are only going to get us so far in salvaging this dinner.
Bioelectricity can take down Rhino. But can it save Christmas dinner?
Oh, man. Ever since we moved. So, just to clarify, we've moved recently, right? And the cat has taken it upon herself to want in, out, in, out, in, out of the room. Like, she's explored the whole house once or twice, but for whatever reason, she wants to more or less stay in the room now. And I think the reason is because we got a really good window in the room. She loves windows. She loves sitting in windows. We have a little spot for her perfectly set up in our window now. And yeah, now she just wants in and out, in and out, in and out.
Keep him distracted.
Constantly. She went from never wanting in the room to constantly wanting in and out of the room. So
Right now?
Yeah, you know, precious moments. You gotta capture them.
Shouldn't we wait for Miles?
No, he hates photos. All right, everyone squeeze
and the
in.
fact that that
Ready?
ceiling doesn't creak with
Great photo.
Spider-Man on there is kind of ridiculous.
Hey, Miles.
Or the fact that they didn't see him in the
You guys sit
camera.
down. I got this.
Smells good.
Ah, ham sounds good. I think I'm hungry. I just said I'd kill for some pizza, and now I'm seeing ham. Like, oh man. Oh my gosh, you can get ham on pizza. And just to irritate everyone else, you can get pineapple with it too. I don't know why I like pineapple on pizza. I can't explain it. Maybe it's a contrast of flavors. Maybe, I don't know. I like how their neighborhood just glows red because of
Tell us everything.
Roxxon, man.
You still in robotics club?
I had to quit, but I've been studying biotech on my own.
Nerd.
Says the guy who has to wear an ascot to school.
Hey, only on Tuesdays.
Does your brother
An
still work
ascot.
for Roxxon?
I don't know how anyone could work there after seeing your last campaign ad. You went for Simon Krieger's jugular.
That reminds me. Thank you. You have a certain flair
Yeah,
for
good
social
switch up.
media. Could you spread the word about tomorrow's rally?
Yeah, we'll be trending by midnight.
Sometimes it feels like Simon Krieger's my real opponent. Roxxon has so much influence here, but they don't answer to anyone except their shareholders. Harlem needs someone to fight for the community.
That's Mom's campaign speech voice, in case you couldn't tell.
You want to proofread these before I post them?
Yes! Do not hit send!
See, nobody likes Roxxon. More like
So,
rocks
what's
off.
going on with you?
What do you mean?
You seem, I don't know, distracted. Want to talk about it?
Not tonight. It's Christmas. Hey, how are you handling the move from Brooklyn?
I mean, it's fine.
You hate it.
No.
That's your I hate it, but I'm too nice to say it voice.
No, it's, I don't know anybody here. I'm always having to ask for directions.
You need to find a good restaurant, a barber shop, somewhere you can shoot hoops. You'll settle in.
What if we hang out tomorrow? Just the two of us.
You're not too busy?
It's winter break. I can
I
put
can
up
relate not
homework for
knowing
at least another
my way
week.
around here.
Okay, I'll text you.
It's a date. I mean, not a date. You know, a friend date.
Still as smooth as the last time I saw you.
It's a friend date. Mm-hmm.
Miles,
What? You awake? No.
so I stayed up last night and designed an app for your new suit. Thing's got a crazy custom OS, nothing I've ever seen before. But I ran it through a disassembler so I could reverse engineer the plugin architecture and... You just fell asleep again, didn't you? Miles!
I'm up. I'm up.
It's almost done compiling.
Brain.
Thank you.
I just came up with a stupid joke, guys.
Ready to try out my app?
Yeah, man. Let's do this.
I'm connected to your
great.
analytics. Let's test drive this baby.
All right.
I love how much tech these guys have.
I can see everything you see. How are you not puking all the time?
Lots of practice.
Welcome to Friendly Neighborhood.
So you guys ever notice how
It lets
Miles
users
is
directly
Peter's
request your
sidekick
help
in this
and
game?
report crimes in progress.
Nice UI.
Thanks.
Instead of Miles
Someone has made a
Morales,
request.
you could say Miles is like the Prowler.
Request came from a guy named
Because it's his
Aaron
uncle.
Davis.
Wait, what?
Miles
my uncle.
Prowler.
Does he know you're smart?
Miles Prowler.
Gotta be a coincidence.
And he's, you know, a fast blue dude's sidekick. Miles Prowler. Yeah, it's a Tails joke, guys. It's a dumb joke. Anyway, I had to go meet Aaron Davis. Come on now. I didn't know this mission was going to take like a whole half
Hey
hour,
there.
but
You needed some help? I'm Spider-Man, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Aaron Davis. I think somebody's messing with the sensors. I'm getting bad data from the main relay up top of Grand Central.
On my way.
Wait.
Yeah?
Where's the other Spider-Man?
Oh, he's on vacation. But don't worry, I got this. Whew, he definitely didn't recognize
There's
me.
Avengers Tower again.
He's calling through the app? This is Spider-Man.
Hey, forgot to mention. There was a break-in last night right next door at Roxxon Plaza. Group called the Underground. Caught him hanging around my stop this morning.
The Underground. Do you know anything else about them?
They think of themselves as a young mafia. Been around a while. Now they've got a new boss. Tinkerer.
Tinkerer. Thanks for the tip. So, you call Spider-Man often? Like, for help?
You call
Didn't really have a way to
Spider-Man
get in
often.
touch to this
And
app.
there goes Avengers Tower.
But I saw you on the news last night taking down Rhino. Figured you were the right person to call.
Cool. Have you, been working at the subway long?
Nah, took the job last year after my brother. Well, anyway, I was trying to make some changes. Decided this job was a good place to start. The train going down on my watch doesn't exactly paint me in a good light.
Well, when we fix them, you can tell your boss you showed initiative by using the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app.
I'll do that. Good luck with the census.
So do they expect like one dude to deal with these sensors that are literally halfway across town? All the way across town? See, that ray tracing is so good, I literally thought you could just walk through that. Like, those are actual reflections. That looked so convincing. I thought I was just going to walk right through that building. Oh, vey.
There are way too many wires on this one. It's gotta be messing with the signal. Where do these cables go?
Of course, let me take a moment to just kind of circle this place for no particular reason. I always thought of like an original character for the 616, where he went out and took out like bad guys and gang members and stuff, stealing their tech. Because like obviously if you steal technology in this world, you can make money off of it. So why not just, you know, steal the bad guys' technology and make money off of that crap? Like as a superpowered individual like Taskmaster or something.
Crazy tech.
Just kind of go in here and start beating the crap out of these thugs, stealing their technology. You get paid. And then, like, big-time supervillains maybe give you a bounty, too. So you can steal their tech and get paid for the bounty.
Left some of their toys behind.
And that's kind of what Miles is going to do here, actually. He steals their tech. It's great.
Whoa. Bet I could use this to make those hollow drones Pete designed.
Kitty cat, stop. Kiki, no. Kiki, no. Kiki. My papaki. Just kidding. Like I said, she wants in and out, and I'm not about to move at all because I'm using cables that aren't necessarily purposed for my microphone to function my microphone right now. So I'm not moving an inch. See, loot boxes. Gang member loot boxes.
Perfect time to try out those new hollow drones.
I rarely use the gadgets, though. I should use them more, but man, there's so much to keep track of in this game. I usually prioritize the thugs with guns. The problem is that in this particular game, every thug could have a gun, so you just need to like take people out like crazy. Love that close-up though. Damn. Just wiped out. I barely took a hit here.
Okay.
That guy died. His head went through the fence and is jostling. He died.
Mr. Davis, how are things looking now?
I've got a signal, but no trains on the tracks. Something must have gone down at the yard.
It was the underground messing with your sensors. I'm thinking, does Roxxon ever use a subway to ship Nuform?
Roxxon? The subway system was designed to carry people, not freight. But this line got some updates when Roxxon Plaza went in.
So they could be using it under the table. I'll follow up on it. So, you mentioned your brother. You got other family?
Haven't seen them in a while. I had to make some changes.
As we talked about.
Taking his job.
Family.
I miss him. Especially my nephew. We used to mix beats together.
Well, maybe now you can see him again. Zen, your family.
Hope so.
Then you gotta have some flavor text.
I should go. Fight underground. Bye.
Funny how much faster this would be than driving. Place looks so good too. Like, when I'm playing the game, I don't appreciate it, but like when I'm watching the playback, man, ray tracing does look really good. Holy crap. Like, look at that. That's gorgeous.
Underground's wrecking everything. Maybe I can stop them quietly.
Hurry it up. Tinkerer told us to get in and out quick. This stuff takes
Gotta split those guys up.
Oh man, stealth. It's been a while since I've had to do stealth sections in this game.
What was that noise?
So at some point in time, I forget that you're supposed to hold L2. And unfortunately, because of that, I end up giving myself away. And yeah, it doesn't go well, needless to say. That's gotta suck, though. Can you imagine, like, you're just standing there looking at something and Spider-Man literally blasts your head through a box that you're looking at. Yeah, there we go. I tried to aim at those boxes and Miles just sideswiped another dude. I try and like get away from them so it'll reset their stealth parameters, but yeah, once they know you're there, they're pretty much aggressive as hell. But now I'm just trying to swing around like a weirdo. Which is funny, they still track me through all this stuff. I guess they got good tech. As I just eat gunfire entirely. I should heal more often too, but gotta get used to it. And see, there I dodged, but I still ate the attack. That one was kind of my fault. But they fire so fast, like, boy, you don't have much time to really process what's going on. Like, if you're busy doing something else and they decide that they want to fire on you, you best be getting the hell out of Dodge. Miles posed like, I can't hear you. I took out 2 of the guys I don't have to deal with now. Bam!
One down.
But see, I like the hunting and stalking aspect of it. Like, the stealth sections in Batman are like my favorite parts. They're a bit better than the ones that you got here, but... these are still fun. Once you get the hang of them, anyway.
Sarah. Someone check on him.
I'll check it out.
We'll find you and crack your skull, Spider-Man!
Let's do this.
And you're done. And you're done too. Goodbye. I believe there's only 4 left. Make that 3. But see, clearly that guy wasn't safe like the game advertised, so that's not even my fault. I don't even count that as my fault.
I've got a theory. You're trying to intercept new form. Am I close?
Bam! Man, that guy flew like 20 feet in the air.
You guys take returns?
And you're done.
That's all of them. Now to get the trains back on the tracks. Controls are probably in the office. Tinkerer. Unc said that's their leader.
There's the boss, the Tinkerer.
Man, leave at the controls.
Spoiler warning, but the Tinkerer's name is Phineas.
I can use that turntable.
I believe that's Tinkerer's name anyway.
Pull trains with
I'm gonna go look it up.
Should work.
Tinkerer. Fictional character. I like how they brought up the PlayStation 4 version. Yeah, Phineas Mason.
Yeah, that's good. Now for the others.
So, I hate to say it, if you know your stuff and you got a character by the name of Finn.
They're trying to stop new form from reaching the city.
Gigi. No. Not right now. Go on, go play. Oh, she needs company.
That works. Almost there.
So now we got a train puzzle doing.
I need to get in front of it.
So it takes me a second because the game is like, yeah, this will highlight hints to the thing. Everything related to the puzzle. It doesn't. The spider sense only works so much.
I'm gonna have to pull it manually.
So now I know what to do. You gotta pull.
Yes. Okay, one more.
Then you pull this one. Not really, though. Spoiler warning, I wasn't supposed to pull that. I'm supposed to line up 3 different trains. And I didn't realize that at the time, so that's my bad. But I wasn't paying attention to the prompts, is the problem.
Gotta move another train, just like the first.
So now I'm looking around. Yeah, that's how you do it.
Uncle Aaron sounds serious about wanting to get back to the family. I should reach out to him. As Miles. My dad never talked about what happened between them. Must have been bad.
Like on my phone is advertising to me that Nintendo added tracks from Sword and Shield, like they haven't already. I've been playing Pokemon Sword and Shield a lot lately, mostly because I'm trying to shiny hunt on that game, and it is... Man, I can see why a lot of normal people do not shiny hunt a lot. Because shiny hunting in that game is just dreadful. Oh, it takes so long to get anything done. And not only that, but I have like the worst luck in Sword and Shield for whatever reason, for shiny odds.
It worked. We've got trains on the tracks. Now they need power.
So now I've got the trains lined up, and gotta start getting everything powered. Alright. Yeah, I have the worst luck shiny luck though. Sword and Shield, played through the entire game, beat it almost 100%, got everything on the Pokedex, except for like a couple of mons. And,
I can use that to power the trains.
yeah, have yet to find one shiny. Been shiny hunting Wooloo all week. My significant other has found 2 shinies. And she doesn't even have a shiny charm. Yes, so the person with no shiny charm has found 2 shinies. The person with a shiny charm hasn't found any. Totally not jealous about that or anything like that. Her, and you know, like you're thinking to yourself, oh, she probably just went and slayed a lot of wild Pokemon. Not really.
Panels just lit up like Christmas. Good job, kid.
Glad to help. If anything else comes up, just post a note in the app.
Wait a second. I got a little something here. It's not much, but...
For me?
It's the least I can do for the guy who just saved my job.
Cool, cool. I'll head back now.
So now we're going to go back to Aaron, figure out what his gift is. But yeah, shiny luck for my fiance is ridiculous. She didn't even realize that one of the legendaries that she caught, Cobleon, was a shiny.
How's day 1 of solo Spider-Manning?
Pretty good. I stumbled on a conspiracy in our neighborhood.
Classic. You have a plan?
Sort of making it up as I go.
The mark of a true Spider-Man. Well, if you need me, I'm a phone
It's
call
beginning
away.
late in the afternoon at
And a
P30 in Europe.
cross-Atlantic flight, but it's fine.
Sure, man. Oh, and thanks for the gift. It is awesome.
You earned? Oh, MJ needs me. Gotta go. Bye.
Kiki,
Dude, fixing the subways.
you're
with the app-
fine
Oh,
out there.
You have so many requests. Like, oh, this one's from Teos. That guy rules.
Oh, I should definitely check that out. Now that the whole city's counting on me.
We're like the #1 app in NYC right now. Check it out as soon as you're done with your uncle. He still doesn't know you're you, right?
Had a couple near misses.
Yeah, there's a
Kept
lot
my
of
cover. I'll check the app as soon as I'm done here.
area between
Later.
subway work. No wonder why Aaron contacted Spider-Man to help him get his job done. Man, that's a lot of ground to cover. But anyway, yeah, she caught a shiny Cobleon. She fought it once, failed, had to reset, fought it again, didn't even realize it was a shiny, caught the dang thing, and it wasn't until, oh, hey, still want to hang out? Yeah, sure, Finn. After I'm done saving the city.
You gotta hurry, Spider-Man. Underground's here. Putting bombs on the tracks.
Bombs? For real?
Guess they didn't like you fixing things.
I'll get there as soon as I can. Hang tight and don't
No,
go
of course
outside.
they are. But yeah, caught Cobleon. And then, like, her first Rockruff that she found was a shiny Rockruff, so that's fun. Which is, like, one of her favorite Pokemon. I'm like, really? Come on now. I can't even get, like, one shiny and you got, like, your favorite Pokemon and a legendary? By sheer happenstance. She's never hunted for any shiny. She just happens to find them. I'm jealous of that kind of luck, because, man, my shiny luck is abysmal. So here's an interesting situation. These guys are mad because Miles went and fixed the railways. Which, you know, you'd think that they're trying to, what? Take out the railways to steal Newform, right? Because Newform's pretty valuable. But they're not.
Hey, bombs are down. Now for these guys.
At this point in time, blowing up the railway wouldn't help them, right? Bam, 2-for-1 special on that guy. Caught that one in the air. Yeah, they're just straight up trying to blow up the tracks entirely. Bam! Love those finishes. Oh, that poor guy. I know he's a gang member and all that, but dang, that's got to be a way to go. That poor guy webbed to the thing. I just noticed that too. Up in the street light over there, there's a dude just taped right to it, just duct taped onto it. That's great. Bam! He's doing good here. Then I took a grenade because I didn't see it. I actually dodged the gunfire and then just ate the grenade, so that gunfire barely saw too. And I'll admit, I get a little hyper focused, but man, there's a lot to keep track of. See, I saw the gunfire at like the last second that I dodged over there, but I didn't see the red part, so I didn't dodge in time at all because it just kind of blended in. That Venom Punch looks like it hurts, like the amount of force that actually generates.
So last night you learned Newform's getting shipped by train. Then today you attacked the train. Why? To stop Newform? To steal it?
You gotta think that that'd be enough electricity to kill somebody just hitting that hard. Sure, you hit me, but you're gonna go down. That poor guy just got bounced around the truck 20 different times. Or the car over here, the sedan. Bam. Also, I've mentioned it before, but that would absolutely hurt getting a manhole cover hit. Like, I don't care how tough you are. I don't care how armored you are. Spider-Man swinging around a manhole cover like it's just the lightest thing ever would absolutely not be your day. You're probably not surviving after the fact. To be realistic. Alright. We took him out. They managed to move the barrels too, and yeah, it's evening. But it's kind of late. I do like the idea that you can just app Spider-Man to come help you. Actually, it's kind of like We Are Robin, now that I think about it. The Robin movement that happened in Gotham City one time. That's why Duke Thomas is cool as hell. Duke Thomas is a metahuman that can kind of light up things, but he also kind of went into a We Are Robin situation where he kind of got like a bunch of specialized individuals to become like Robin, a little army of Robins everywhere in Gotham. So when Batman and company are out doing bigger things, Duke and them are teaming up and actually like whooping butt there. Batman kind of shut it down, but he respected Duke enough to kind of make him a Bat family member, which Duke became the Signal.
Oh, hey, here you go.
Instead of being another Robin.
Thanks.
Joining the Bat family was really cool.
How did you...
I get the name right? Miles Morales.
Hold up, Miles. I kind of suspected when I saw the news yesterday. Watching your moves on those escape cons, juking guys left and right. Could have sworn I was back at the park playing pickup with you and your dad. You were quick then. A lot quicker now. Don't worry. I won't tell your mom.
There's no way you guessed that that's your nephew, though.
Promise. Look at you. If your dad could see you now.
He'd probably freak out.
He'd definitely freak out. So you taking over for the other Spider-Man?
Nah. Like I said, he's just on vacation.
Right. And he left you in charge.
Yeah.
A lot of responsibility for a kid your age.
I can handle it.
Hope so. But listen, you get in over your head, you give me a call. I'm here for you. Got it?
Got it. Thanks, Unc. Genki said the app's blowing up. City definitely needs a Spider-Man. Should patrol for a while.
Alright, just enough time to do a couple suit upgrades real quick. So looking into it, I like the combat skill section a lot. There's a lot of good stuff there. I don't mind the Venom skill set, but combat's where it's at, obviously. So I'm probably going to focus on upgrading there first. Then you can get more finishers upgrading that web. But that is all the time I have to play for Spider-Man Miles Morales. It's nice to just, play a game, relax, talk to you guys about comic books and things that are going on and blah, blah, blah. Next week I'll probably have Pokemon before I do the next review. But yeah, this has been fun. Honestly, I've been meaning to check this game out. I got to get to Spider-Man 2 inevitably too, but For now, yeah, this is really cool, and I'm glad Miles did get a headlining game, even if it is a smaller one. But yep, that's all the time I have. If you guys like Miles Morales, leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you want to talk about comic books, I'm game. I just bought a few comic books actually for a collection, so yeah, I am absolutely gamed up for this one. But also leaving a like and commenting and hitting the bell for notifications, they really do help my channel. But until next time, guys, take care. Bye-bye.